to have a few months to uncover these stories and document them. And now I get to sit down with you in your fantastic seasonal sweater.
This might have peaked the whole experience. Just sweet.
The best part about this is that when, should I incorporate part of this video into the final project, people will be spring.
Right. But again, you come back. So there were I kid you not, there were 2 memos.
Mm-hmm.
So Willie showed up for committee and in his shirt, and we're all looking at Willie going, Willie, it's tomorrow. And he pulls out the memo. And I'm looking at my calendar going, no, it's tomorrow. Showed up this morning, and Cassie said, yeah, I took that out of your calendar this morning. Too late.
Sounds like they were. They might have been having a bit of a joke on both of you,
well,
maybe.
Could but it gives you a sense of the tenor, of the organization. So I had never anticipated that I was going to be a politician. I was approached by Jane Rowe, who was the local councillor in Ward 1 at some point in 2003, and in a weak moment I said yes, I would run. She was retiring and looking for someone to replace her. At the beginning of 2003, if you told me by the end of 2003 I was going to be involved in municipal politics, I would have found the whole concept hilarious. And look where I am today.
20 years in.
20 years in. You scratch your head and try to figure out how the heck that happened.
So, am I correct that this was not the town or the community that you grew up in? Is that right?
No, Scarborough boy. So I'm a city boy.
Great. Yeah. Okay. And when did you come to Clarington?
We moved. So Deb and I, our first place was an apartment in Scarborough again, close to where we grew up. Moved to Pickering in the neighborhood in Pickering that we were in, a great neighborhood, but everybody was 15 years older than we were. We had 2 kids and a dog. We were told that at the time it was Newcastle. If you don't have 2 kids and a dog, you don't fit in Newcastle. We had 2 kids and a dog, and we didn't fit in Pickering, so we thought we should check it out. Did, and here we are.
Right. In 20 years, in your role here in the municipality, this has been a very, it's been a big 20 years in terms of change and shift and populations changing and people coming. And what are your thoughts about 20 years watching it from your window up here and on the growth of a community?
So I'll give you an idea. I believe it was The Statesman was the newspaper that we read it in, so there used to be a number of newspapers. We had just moved in to Courtice, got the newspaper, and the front page of the newspaper said that a billy goat had been found wandering in downtown Bowmanville on Highway 2. Does anyone know who owns the billy goat? And Deb and I looked at each other and wondered, what have we done? Really? Things have changed a little bit. 20 years from now, the challenge we're going to have is to try to hang on to the heritage, try to hang on to some of the history in Clarington. The population, if the numbers roll the way they're expected to roll, our population will have doubled. I think there's going to be a significant change. Even here in terms of how the municipality is run. So you're talking downstairs, with staff typing madly, trying to find someone to let you in. Not that long ago, you would have just walked upstairs. There was no security. We used to have a couch and coffee tables in the middle, so you could wander upstairs and just sit on the couch, and maybe your counselor wandered in or not. While my office has always been on the 2nd floor, the mayor's office used to be on the 1st floor, right outside of the doors. So you'd open the door, mayor's office right there. Anyone from off of the street could wander straight in, and that's a good thing. And today, simply not doable. How cool is it that you could drive from the visitor center at OPG 20 minutes to Tyrone Mills, and that's been running since 1840 or so. So you go to today's technology to 1840s technology in a 20-minute drive. And one of the joys of Clarington is if you want to be in a field, go to a farmer's market, see some apple blossoms, it's a 10 or a 15-minute trip. Can you imagine how long it would take you in downtown Toronto? Do you want to get to a ski hill? do you want to go to a provincial park that's in your backyard, right? So no, we've got it good.
Yeah.